What if we just like got like really into like film, became like film bros?
Yeah, I mean, I consider myself a bit of a maybe not like a film bro. What do you mean?
Like just really pretentious about like, but you haven't seen Pulp Fiction? You don't like Quentin Tarantino?
I fear I already kind of talk like that a little bit, unfortunately, just about things that I do enjoy.
You're just a Bailey's interest, bro.
A little bit, unfortunately. It can be really off-putting to other people. I'm very pretentious. I don't try to be. I just feel like when I care about something, someone will bring something up to me. I'll be like, really?
The thing though is that like I feel like I don't know. I feel like film bros do it for like attention. Like it doesn't come out of attention. Like it comes out of like passion for you. Whereas like film bros, it's a little different.
I think it depends. I do think there's absolutely a specific ilk of film bros that exactly what you're talking about. They want to seem smarter than the people around them and everything.
Yeah. Really, you haven't seen Stuart Little? With the mouse? He drives the red car.
I've seen jokes about this before, but like, how bad did the adult child have to mess up their experience for them to be like, nah, we're getting you a mouse, and not like a mouse pet. We're getting you a mouse brother. Mm-hmm. And what's the difference between those two things? How do you adopt a mouse pet? And how do you adopt a mouse kid?
And also, imagine being the other kids at the orphanage. and they choose the mouse. All right. Like, what the hell? That's gotta suck.
It just, yeah, the logistics of it don't make a ton of sense, because you'd have to assume the people going to the orphanage are operating under the assumption that they're going to be getting a child, like a human child, and they just throw all plans out the window.
They say, he can drive?
He can get to soccer practice on his own?
What the hell?
And why were they letting him play soccer? You remember that scene?
Yeah.
He
could die
out there.
Imagine he gets 2-footed. He's done.
He get one-toed.
Yeah.
Literally.
Just, oh, poor guy. Anyway, shout out to Stuart Little.
Shout out to Stuart Little.
Overcoming all the haters.
Sure.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of 101 The Goob. We are in episode number 46. And I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time, Bailey?
Matthew, I'm having a great time. I cannot believe that the end of next month we're going to be talking about regular season baseball. It's the one thing that is truly getting me through this winter weather right now. I close my eyes and I sit there and I imagine I'm sitting on the couch watching Christopher Sanchez strike out 10 through 7 innings of one run.
I cannot wait. That sounds like heaven.
It just seems like a different world right now. It doesn't seem like we're ever going to get to baseball, but yet we're so close. But other than the baseball regarding things, because this isn't a baseball episode, Matthew. I have been just chilling. I caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen up for episode 6. Yes, we don't do spoilers here on 101 The Goob, at least not for JJK yet. Um, but I gotta say, I just everything surrounding Okatsu and Rika, probably one of my favorite, just my favorite storylines in a show in a long time, and
It's crazy. It's crazy. Straight up power.
It's so awesome. Dude, the when sorry, we'll talk a little bit about it. Yeah. Wait, no, I don't know where you're at, Matthew. I can't talk to you about it then.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Because I watched dub. So I only watched the first 2 episodes.
Oh man, you've got okay. I'll talk about something completely different then, because that's where my true. Oh man, been playing a bit of Peggle recently.
Ooh, Peggle's a good game.
Challenge mode. That's been a good time, and gotten really back into Stardew Valley. Got a cool little world up that I haven't opened up in a little while. Year 3 business going on out there, doing some Ginger Island stuff. I mean, we like to have fun. We like to have fun here at 101 The Goob, and Stardew Valley's absolutely doing that for me right now.
Heck yeah.
What have you been up to, Matthew?
I've been trying to take things slow recently. I've been trying to just watch more TV, watch more movies, and like not do anything else. A lot of times I feel like I'm constantly trying to like multitask. But yeah, just trying to do less TikTok, to do more things that normal people do or used to do. Trying to take it back a little bit, Yeah, I've been also playing a lot of Switch. I've been really enjoying just Nintendo games. Specifically, I started a new island in Animal Crossing.
Oh.
And yeah, I've been grinding away at that. I don't know what theme I'm going to go with, but the 3.0 update dropped, and there was a Switch 2 upgrade for like $5. It should be free, let's be real.
Definitely should be free.
It was like $5 just to make loading screens super fast and make it run what it's supposed to on a Switch 2. Cash grab, but hey, I spent the cash, so it's on me.
So consider grabbed.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been really enjoying that. Whenever I'm at work, I'm just like, what are my villagers up to right now? And what are they doing? They're just doing their own things. And Animal Crossing has really good fishing. I'm a big fan of it.
I like the fishing a lot. I think Stardew still has my favorite fishing ever. And then what's your favorite iteration of fishing in a video game? Give me your favorite, and give me a random one maybe. If you don't have them, it's okay. For some reason, fishing in video games sticks in my brain.
I gotta say, Stardew is probably my favorite. It's the most satisfying, no matter what control you use, whether you're using mouse and keyboard or controller. Like, no matter what, it's so satisfying. The sounds are good. The actual mechanics of it are good as well. I don't know. This might be a hot take. Like, original Minecraft fishing. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if I was a big fan of it. It's just like, it just bobs, and then sometimes you just don't get a fish, and it's just like, all right. I'd rather just dive in and go, like, collect them. I don't know. Yeah.
A random one for me that I enjoyed a lot. I loved fishing in Sea of Thieves. I absolutely loved it. I don't know what about the like dragging against the way the fish is going. That in tandem with being on the giant boat and like reeling it in. It just Sea of Thieves is an ultimate like feel game almost, where it's just like the gameplay isn't always amazing, but it feels right when you're playing that game.
Exactly. No, it's Sea of Thieves is an all-timer, because like there's really, well, I guess there's the quests and the different storylines now, but it's like overall there really wasn't a lot to do.
Especially not at the beginning.
Especially not in the beginning. Very open world, very community based because you're pirates and you're just stealing from each other. Even though it's like super lax, it's like so many hours can be dumped into that game. Just sailing the seas with the boys, drinking grog.
Easily.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. You had mentioned you've been watching a bit more movies though recently.
Yes.
What have you been watching recently?
Yeah. Recently, I've just been trying to watch. Honestly, just like sometimes just watching like a boring movie that has like no real storyline, but it just looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things is Banshees of Inisherin. Just about two guys who aren't friends anymore, and in the grand scheme of things, it's just two guys on an island in Ireland, off of the coast of Ireland, which is an island. And yeah, they're not friends, and it just follows them, and they're just like, I don't want to drink with you at the pub, and it's just like, and then the one guy cuts off his fingers. He's like, every time you talk to me, I'm gonna cut a finger off. It gets kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie, but it's an allegory for the Irish Civil War, like back in the early 1900s.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so definitely really interesting when you look at it through that lens. I always love movies like that where it's like you really have to like read into stuff and look at it from a few different angles and a few different cultural perspectives and things like that. But yeah, I watched that. I watched the new Blade Runner.
Oh, how was that?
It's pretty good. Very good film. I did end up falling asleep. I need to finish it, like the last like 30 minutes of it. It's a very long movie, but very good. It's beautiful. The lighting in it is like next level. It's so good, and it just has that like cyberpunk feel, which I love. And then a little bit before that, I watched Django. Django's a very good film. Very into, especially after playing Red Dead Redemption, I really want to watch some westerns. My pop, he's always been a western guy. And he's always just like, whenever I think of a cowboy, like I think of Pop. Like he's a trucker by trade, and constantly wearing denim. Dude, the mustache, I don't know. Dude's just always like, that's a cowboy. Yeah, so I texted him the other day and I was like, what are some of your favorite westerns? I want to watch through them. So I'm going to be watching through the one of them is like someone in the Sundance Kid. I remember the Sundance Kid part. That
Billy and the Sundance Kid?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Billy Cassidy or Butch Cassidy?
Cassidy.
I don't know. Yeah.
Something like that.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. And then I want to watch through like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, A Fistful of Dollars, like that series.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty excited for those. What about you? What have you been watching?
Well, I did watch JJK, like I said, and that's almost a movie. And I watched Planes the other day. You ever seen Planes before?
As opposed to Cars?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I haven't.
It's actually pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it when I was younger, and I really enjoyed it. And we watched it again, and it's pretty okay. I mean, it definitely is. They kind of try to just like shoehorn, like, it's an hour and a half long movie. You said that you were mentioning the Blade Runner movie was long. This is a short movie, and it feels it because it kind of just throws you in, and they're just like, all right, this is clearly the protagonist. This is clearly the dumb best friend. This is clearly the love interest. Like they waste no time.
They just get right to it.
He goes. He's a crop duster. He wants to race. He's going to a race this weekend. And
that's all you could ask for in a movie.
Exactly. It's a heartwarming tale about being more than what you're made for. And I think everyone now should watch and heed its lesson. That's all I really got on. There are some it's an international. It's a flight around the world. And so all of the planes are different nationalities, and so there definitely are some not great stereotypes in there, I think. But it's
Give
very
us the three worst depictions in planes. You don't
okay.
have to.
No, it's okay. The Mexican plane, his name is El Chupacabra, and he's I'm blanking on the name for it, but one of the wrestlers, one of the professional wrestlers with the masks and all of that. Yeah, I guess it's just it's a little strange, but also the American is his name is Dusty Crop Hopper. So maybe it's just stereotyped versions of each nationality, I guess. So maybe that makes it okay. Maybe it doesn't. But the movie's good, and you should watch Planes.
Nice.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? There's one part that's really sad. There's this British plane, and he gets oil on his eyes, and the protagonist dives down and saves him. And I don't think you need that. Not with the British ones, at least.
The sad part was that he was saved because he's British.
The British one, yeah.
Yeah. What was the British one? What was that?
His name was Bulldog.
Okay.
And he had like the Union Jack on his nose. And
Gross.
He was all he made a joke after he was saved where he was getting all like teared up, and he's like, "I don't cry, I'm British," because you know how British people don't cry. They're like, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Weird. It's weird they say British people don't cry, because I've just been hearing them crying and moaning for years. They're so fucking annoying, British people, that is. Sorry.
Let's get a British person on the podcast.
Yes. Okay. Matthew and Bailey ask a British person all their questions.
Hey, British person, what about this? What do you think of this thing?
Hey, British person. We don't acknowledge them by their name all podcast.
Yeah. We don't even care.
Yeah, we don't even care. Matthew, while Planes is absolutely one of my all-time favorite films, it's not gonna crack our activity here that we're doing today, which is our film Mount Rushmores. This doesn't have to be necessarily the four most influential films in history. I'm sure that list is out there in a more credited location. What we're talking about is four movies that when we thought about this 2 hours ago, we said, "Oh yeah, I like those four movies," and then later we're gonna be like, "Oh, I totally forgot. Probably my favorite movie of all time somehow." So check out in the comments. We'll probably have a thing where it's like, "Oh yeah, I actually meant to say this movie." Yeah.
Put your favorite movies down in the comments. Let's have a little discussion, all right? And you have to respond to 3 separate people.
We start doing it like a discussion poster.
That'll be good.
I'm trying to think of what the requirements for that would be. It's like 150 words. Make sure you acknowledge the original comment's point in your response, but while also providing your own information. We can use anecdotes, obviously, but let's make sure we're backing these up with cited sources, please. That's so funny because I fear that's like the first real thing we've ever asked them to type down in the comments in the history of 101 The Goob, and we immediately turned it into a college discussion bit.
Now no one's going to do it.
46 episodes in. Can you guys comment on our posts? Can you guys engage with us?
Yeah. We've been begging them to call. They won't even call. We
skipped a step.
Yeah.
But But yeah, downstairs, let us know what your favorite movie is and respond to 3 other people. Matthew, give me your first one off your Mount Rushmore. It can be
You want my
again,
favorite president or my least favorite president?
that's what I was about to say. It doesn't have to be your favorite or least favorite. You don't have to rank them in your favorite to least favorite if you don't want to, but you also are more than welcome to.
Okay.
Maybe I'll ask you to at the end either way. At the end, I'm going to ask you to rank them 1 through 4. So don't tell me what they are now.
Okay.
So give me your first one.
Like, go now.
Yeah.
Okay. First president. I'm gonna go ahead and give my one and only animated film. This one is gonna be Spirited Away.
There you go.
I'm a big fan of Spirited Away. It was the first Ghibli film that I watched. So yeah. I just really like it. It's beautiful art style, beautiful storytelling, very memorable characters, very memorable scenes. Like the actual art in it is beautiful. Sometimes when I'm at work, I'll put on this like 2-hour lo-fi. You're like stuck in the train and Spirited Away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that train scene is killer. I could live in that train scene. But yeah, Spirited Away. That's my my first pick.
I love I love a movie that like it has a moment of just sheer confusion. And I feel like the first 20 minutes of Spirited Away just kind of has you the entire time like, what are we building towards even right now? Like, where are we going? And I love the art, obviously. I'll knock mine out of the way then, because I also do have a Ghibli film. I was scared we were going to have the same one. I was. But Princess Mononoke is... we watched that all together New Year's a couple years ago. And that one blew my mind. I love Spirited Away. I love a lot of Ghibli films. I've seen a lot of the early like 1990s ones and everything like that. But something about how clearly hand-drawn all of the animation was and just the overall story being something that is still so pertinent to today. I love it, and that movie has stuck with me. I only have seen it the one time, but that movie has stuck with me so greatly since I have seen it, and I feel like it definitely is actually the only movie on my Mount Rushmore here that I've only watched one time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Mononoke is amazing. It's an amazing movie.
That's awesome.
What other sorry, beautiful. You can go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say it's a beautiful just like the characters, what they represent, everything about it, so good.
Do you have any other Ghibli shout outs real quick? I mean, I loved Kiki's Delivery Service a lot.
I haven't seen Kiki's. I want to. I am a big fan of Porco Rosso. It is a little outdated in how it portrays women, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I think it also has some good commentary. It's very like anti-fascist and very very good. Very good.
Better a pig than a fascist, I believe.
Yeah.
Is the exact quote.
Exactly. So pretty goated. Just a pig in a trench coat fighting fascists. It's pretty badass. And one of the girls in the film is an engineer, so in that sense, it's good. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't portray women the best, unfortunately. So there's a little critique on Porco Rosso.
That's what people are signing in for. They need to make sure that we're not blindly giving credit to Porco Rosso without appropriately.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Trying to think of. I mean, obviously Ponyo. I got no clue what the heck is happening in Ponyo the whole time, but I love it. Bro, why are these guys little dudes? Like, what's going on? Why is there so much water? You know what I mean?
I
You
will
guys are
say the
crazy.
one that I genuinely like kind of have issue with that I did enjoy at the beginning was Howl's Moving Castle. I was really excited for it, and up until about like 3/4 of the way into the movie, I was really enjoying it. And then, me and you have had this conversation off the podcast before. Talk about just a fucking magic wand that fixes everything wrong in the world in a movie, and it's like, I understand it's a kids movie. Like, I do understand these things, but it is like, it's like everything is just perfect. We're talking about nations at war, and it's just, oh no, we're all good now. So,
Uh,
but Matthew, what's your next one on your Mount Rushmore?
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with probably of the westerns I've seen, probably one of my favorite westerns, Tombstone.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, Tombstone's goated. About Wyatt Earp, and he's fighting the cowboys, and yeah, Doc Holliday. He's crazy. He's got some cool voice lines. If you're bored, go on TikTok and look up Doc Holliday Tombstone Aura Farming, because that man, he's crazy. All right. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, like, yes, I get it. Some of the stuff, it's a little corny. And it's like, some of the stuff is like, okay, yeah. Dude. Goated cowboy movie. Goated western.
Go
so
watch
good.
the movie.
Yeah, iconic voice lines that I think about probably every day. Exactly.
I've never seen Tombstone, to be honest, but
You should watch it. We should watch
I do
it.
need to watch it. Oh yeah.
I'll just quote it. Yeah, I watched it when I was really young, and then I watched it like a year ago when I was really sick, and I was like, I need a cowboy movie to lift my spirits, and that was all better.
I'm glad. I mean, that's I've seen the aura farming clips before, so yeah, I know that much at least.
I'll be a huckleberry. Doc Holliday's just sweating because he's got TB. Kind of the original Arthur Morgan.
Kind of the original Arthur Morgan a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's some inspiration. I mean, there has to be.
Yeah, there's got to be. Who's your next president?
My next president. So I've got two more not serious, but like I've got a comedy, and then I've got two dramas, I guess would be the term. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Moneyball. I mean, I don't think this is a surprise to anybody that does listen to this podcast. I'm a bit of a baseball freak. Yeah, I mean, talk about just influencing culture. Baseball is a huge society that the film Moneyball had a huge impact on. And then on top of that, I think you could make an argument that it's easily, or at least one of Jonah Hill's best performances. Brad Pitt's amazing in it. You know what? No, I'm going to say definitively Jonah Hill's best performance. He is unbelievable in that role. You can have your issues with the actual truth. I'm trying to think of the word for that. The accuracy. Yeah, the actual accuracy of it all. But it's a really interesting movie, and I think that it says a lot about the movie that it doesn't necessarily have like a gigantic climax scene, yet is still so widely regarded amongst amongst so many people. It's a classic underdog story, and yeah, I think everybody tries to do it when they open up a Madden League or a MLB The Show season or something like that. They're always trying Moneyball. So
I was saying MLB The Show. In Road to the Show, I went from the Phillies to the A's because the A's were like, "Hey, we want you," and I said Moneyball. We promptly didn't win a lot.
But you were moneyballing.
But I was moneyballing.
What's your next one, Matthew?
So this film I really like because it's another one that there's a lot of Aura Farm clips on TikTok.
It's Matthew's.
That's not the reason I like it.
Matthew's number one deciding factor if he enjoys a film is if he sees clips on it on TikTok beforehand.
I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this. That guy's so cool.
Oh my gosh. I'll call him Huckleberry.
Oh man, he's Huckleberry. No, you've definitely probably seen it if on like clips of it on TikTok if you haven't seen it before. It is No Country for Old Men.
Oh yeah.
Very good. Very just crazy scenes. The Coen brothers, they know how to direct a movie. And also kind of introduced me to the genre of modern westerns where it's like instead of being set in the Wild West, it's like now, but like it's still like the same feel and like the same themes as a western. Yeah, definitely just crazy crime, craziness happens. That guy's the main antagonist. He's a psychopath and he's scary. And his voice is crazy. You've got to listen to it. Anton, he's he goes around with one of those cattle killer things. That's what he kills people with. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, like the one scene he's like breaking into a house. You just see like the needle go through the doorknob, or like the spike. I guess it's not a needle. And like there's a whole scene where he like pulls over someone. Or he kills a cop, takes their car, and then pulls someone over with the cop car. It's just like he's crazy, just going around with this cattle thing, and it's like you psycho. Yeah, very good film. Definitely recommend it.
In a similar light to that one, not quite the same, not Coen Brothers film, but probably my favorite movie of all time. That I'm spoiling my ranking like I told you not to. I'm sorry, Matthew. But Catch Me If You Can, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks. I was obsessed with true crime documentaries as a kid. I was watching Investigation Discovery, all of that stuff. And I watched the movie Catch Me If You Can about Frank William Abagnale. Probably watched as many documentaries on the guy as I possibly could. I was fascinated with this man. It is an insane story, follows a true story of just a con man to the definition of it. Don't
you wish you could just like con people?
Oh, I think about it all the time, man. It's like genuinely, like you used to be able to just like, oh, I tricked that guy. Okay, I'm gonna jump over a few towns, and
yeah,
I'm good.
Catch a train to like literally the next town over, and you're fine.
There's an old John Mulaney joke about how there's two really good ones in this iteration, but the one that's like bank robbing used to be so easy. You used to take credit for the bank robberies. Like, oh, if anyone comes, it was JT Jones and the Suggins gang or something like that. It's like they would tell you as they're leaving who robbed the bank. And the other one is like murder investigations used to be so much easier. It's like there was a pool of the killer's blood in the hallway, and the detective's like, gross, clean it up. You know what I mean? Get that out of here. We don't want to get sick.
Yuck.
We should mix that with the other blood. Yeah, just that aspect of things. But this is not even that long ago. This is like the 80s or 70s. Yeah, just I think of that movie in so many iterations of my own life where like I don't think this will come as a shock to people. A lot of imposter syndrome is think like things that I deal with on a regular basis, and just I think about there's a scene where he got a job pretending to be an ER doctor or an ER surgeon, There's a scene where he opens up the curtain to see someone's leg pretty much broken off, and he's just like, "Yeah, yeah, no, yes, okay, this is what we're doing now."
Yeah.
And obviously, I've never opened up a curtain to see someone dying, but just that moment, I feel like, is something that I've resonated with my entire life a little bit, where it's just, okay, we figure it out from here now.
Yeah.
Have you seen Catch Me If You Can before, Matthew?
I have not, but I need to.
Yes, you do. We'll have to we'll sit down and do a Tombstone Catch You If You Can. That's gonna be a long ass movie marathon though. That's
That'd be gas. That'd be gas.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's something we both know. We got to hang out and get those two movies.
Or kind of a little bit. Just go in the podcast if you want.
Yeah, Inside Baseball.
Nicole and Ashley, they're having a Galentine's next Friday. You want to hang out?
Yes. Yeah.
Watch some movies?
Yes.
That could be sick.
Yeah.
We'll call it Boy and Tines.
I'll bring Angies.
Yeah.
Are they coming here or?
I think
And your fourth. Your fourth.
And my fourth. Super flip side of like feel of No Country for Old Men. Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I fucking love that movie. The soundtrack,
really?
killer. I love Jose Gonzalez. He's one of my favorite musicians. Just everything about it. It's about photography. I just have always loved it. It's about travel. Yeah, and it's about Walter Mitty, like finding his groove and his confidence, and I don't know. I always resonated with it, and my favorite scene of it is when he is in the mountains, and the snow leopard actually comes out, and he doesn't take the picture. I don't know, just something about that. It's like the whole reason he was there, and he's like, I saw it, and he's gonna let it be. I don't know. Something about that just really, it's always stuck with me, and I think about it probably like once a week.
That's yeah. I mean, that's fair, and that's what movies do, or media does. At least for me, it sticks with me for so long. And for some reason, I don't know why. I do want to hear more about The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. But when I hear The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, my brain immediately goes to The Mysterious Case of Benjamin Button, and I don't know what it is. I think similar time they were released with like a similar flow in their title for whatever reason. But the second you said that, my brain went, the old baby movie?
I'm pretty sure both are also based on short stories, but then it just takes the theme of the short story as opposed to an actual rendition of the story. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
They're both similar in those aspects and title, but no, not Benjamin Button. I mean, hey, if that's your favorite movie, but by all means, if that's on your Mount Rushmore, that's cool.
That's the real goal here. I want to find somebody with Benjamin Button on their Mount Rushmore.
Think they're British?
Is it a British movie? I've never seen it before.
I have no clue. I just figured we could hit two birds with one stone.
Yeah, have a British person that likes. Okay, all right. We'll definitely make a clip out of this, guys. All right, are you British and do you like the Mysterious Case of Benjamin Button? Then leave a comment on our 101 The Goob episode 46. Yeah, see, it doesn't quite work.
Well, next time.
Okay.
What's your top movie?
My fourth precedent here is I do want to lead this off a little bit. I know it's not an amazing movie, but I do think that there's a special thing to a good comedy movie that is appealing to everybody. Mm-hmm. I think that there is a special, like obviously the names that come to mind, the Jim Carreys, the Adam Sandlers, the Will Ferrells. Those three, I think, of our generation at least, were like they were making movies that were a little bit like they were family movies. They were supposed to appeal to ages 5 15 and 55, right? Everyone
Yeah.
laughs. Some of the ones that came to mind, Dumb and Dumber is unbelievably funny. The Mask, and then also Bedtime Stories is one that there's a lot of Adam Sandler, there's a lot of Jim Carrey, a lot of Will Ferrell. I landed on Will Ferrell one because Kicking and Screaming is just it. I don't hear it get talked about enough. It's so funny. Following the story of a crazed soccer coach just trying to do whatever he can to make sure that these 10-year-olds win a championship. Between that and there's just Mike Ditka's there. He gets obsessed with these two Italian kids and doesn't let anyone else on the team play soccer. There's this one scene where it cuts into just like an old classic Italian like cooking song, like "Oh Mama Zuma Zuma," and there's 10-year-old Italian kids flying through the air doing bicycle kicks and headers. And
that's tough.
And just the whole premise, it's a perfect family movie in my opinion, and like I said, I think anybody can make a absurd movie not anybody. I think you can make an absurd movie or a movie that's like rated R and really funny, but when you get a PG-13 one that like genuinely has some kickers and I can show my 10-year-old brother this movie or something too. Like, Adam Sandler has a ton of them too. I mean, like I said, Bedtime Stories, that's even more predicated towards like younger audiences, I think. But Happy Gilmore, some of them just, I mean, I could go on forever about that iteration of movie. Have you seen Kicking and Screaming before either?
I have not.
Oh man, you'd love that one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We might have to add that to the list.
Maybe. For something about it is just, it really feels like they let Will Ferrell have like his own tone throughout the entire movie that I enjoy. And something that like, obviously when I was younger, it didn't kill me or anything, but the opening line of the movie is I was born a baby and then I met my father. And it's like obviously like his father was very controlling, but just the delivery of it all, it's just very candid, and Will Ferrell's character is just such a loser in the best way. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah. It's movies like that really just, like, in the grand scheme of film and like people's favorites, it's a movie like that where it's like, it's probably not a lot of people's like favorite movie, but it's like, it's so special. Yeah. And if it is your favorite movie, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's so good. I love super niche, just gems like that. I had a couple more honorable mentions come to mind as I was expressing my love for this movie, but I'm curious about yours because I really quick wanted to say Hot Rod, absolutely. Also, Hot Rod and Pop Star, the two Lonely Island movies that I enjoy a lot, absolutely deserve to be in this conversation. Hot Rod is so stupid funny. Do you have any? Yeah. It's okay if not. I know I just kind of threw that at you. No, you're good. The first one that comes to mind is specifically Adam Sandler movies. Because when I was younger, I played football. So, Waterboy, and Longest Yard. Oh, The Longest Yard is just two Adam Sandler football movies that it's like, The Longest Yard has obviously not aged amazing. No, not at all. But oh boy, it's funny. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a quotable one. There are some. Oh gosh. Well, we are really close in on over our time here, Matthew. We did it. We talked. I'm curious. Do you have anything you want to leave our listeners with before we call it a wrap and give out our Goober of the Week for the week? Yeah. If you like funny things, follow us. TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, all of them. Don't bleep that one out. Sorry, I just thought if I think you should leave.
Red, dude. Yeah, that's a great point, Matthew. We've been posting a lot on the short side of things. If you guys are already subscribed here on YouTube, you're probably seeing them on the YouTube Shorts feed. Thank you so much. If you're not seeing them already, go through and give them all a thumbs up. We really, really appreciate it. That being said, Matthew, I think I want to make the Goober of the Week the Goobers this week. We're at 55 subscribers right now, which is a big old five on the month of January for us, which is probably one of the biggest jumps we've had since we started.
Yeah.
Closing in on a year of doing this, let's shout them out. Let's shout them out for real. Shouts out Goobers, dude.
Shouts out. 5 people in a month is kind of wild. Because I mean, sometimes it'll just stagnate, and no, to get a jump of that much is thank you guys. You guys are some goobers. That's a good thing.
Yeah, if you